we're actually going to have girl time today. I feel so cozy and calm, and I've made today a self-care Saturday. My body needed it, my mind and my heart needed it, and I want to bring you into my world today. I went to Sally's to get like this petty soak kit. I honestly just wanted to do my stuff at home today. Like, I didn't want to be by or surrounded by a lot of people. I could tell I just needed like me time. My dad even asked me today, he was like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Jerome, I'm good." I didn't call him Jerome. I say that to be funny, but yeah, I was like, I'm good. I think this is what it looks like when you're calm and you're just at ease. I know with my personality type, I'm usually at a higher level. My energy is higher. I'm probably a little more talkative. But today I'm just relaxed. I woke up with purpose and intention. I felt it in my spirit. I'm trying to figure out, is this what I need? Oh yeah. Okay. It's this tea tree oil foot bath. Okay. The girl at Sally's was really selling it to me, honey. So I'm like, all right, let me sign up. Okay. So I woke up with ease and intention this morning, which felt really good to have. And I knew the things that I had to do already. Now, commonly when I wake up feeling like that, sometimes it gets the best of me. I don't like waking up with a bunch of things already on my mind. I like to wake up, talk to God, and pray and ease into the day, or a slow morning, if you will. The girls love a slow morning. So, yeah. I'm feeling the feels. I feel so good. I feel so good. I just feel calm, and like I'm not letting anything worry me or get to me. I have a trip where I leave from Mexico in a few days, and my clothes haven't arrived. I'm like, okay, if they're not here by tomorrow, then I'll just go buy a few extra pieces. I have some homework and some projects to finish, and I'll finish those. I have just this, like, lately I've just been feeling like I'm stepping into another level where I'm not chasing. And there's flow in my days in a way that I haven't had it in a very long time. I don't think I know what it's like to fully have ease. And I feel like that's the area where God is taking me to. I have this book called Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. I cannot recommend it enough. It is one of my absolute favorite books. It's back here on the top of my shelf. It's by something Comer. I can't remember his first name. But if you ever get a chance to read that, please prioritize that. When we live hurried, rushed lives, which is so much of our life, unfortunately, in America and our everyday, it does so much to our mind, our nervous systems. Like, when you actually go to sit down, you don't realize how uncomfortable you are being still, because you don't really live a life of stillness, and you have to be like intentional, like fight to just have moments of peace. So many of us don't prioritize that in our every single day. We don't make that decision to have like peace every single day. And so when you're always on the go, getting up, getting ready for work, taking your kids to work, or taking your kids to school, or the dog to daycare, and then whipping it to the job, and then, working and hurrying up to lunch, or you got to go get an oil change on your lunch because you get off too late and you don't have the time to do it after. And then you finally get off work, and then you got to run to the grocery store because you said you're not spending money on food. So you're going to cook a couple meals for a couple nights. And then by the time you get home, you cook, and then you're pooped. You fall asleep on the couch. You barely make it up to your room, to the bed. And then that's the day. Oh man, I feel like life in America and life in general is so interesting. I got way too many bubbles. But I don't love to hurry, and I've been so like cautious and mindful of small moments where I can just give myself joy and give myself ease in the same sense. This morning when I woke up, I knew that I had to go to the store to get some things for this trip from Mexico. I made my little old school list, pen and paper, wrote out everything I needed, checked what I had here, and I said, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to an Americano coffee and make it an experience. That's something that I've also learned to do. Make task experiences. Add in something that makes you feel calm, fuzzy, warm, like excited or joyful into some of the more daunting or tedious things you have to do to kind of counteract or counterbalance the experience. So me knowing I got to go to the store and grocery shop is not always the most exciting thing for me, but knowing that I can do it with like a cozy, warm cup of coffee makes me so happy. So I opted in for the espresso that I have at home, save a little bit of money, and made my drink, hit the road, and went to my stores and got what I needed to get today. And I came back home. My dad was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just calm. I'm relaxed. I'm rested. I didn't rush or hurry. I wasn't in a time crunch. No one was, checking for me. No one was needing me. I made my morning where it was just for me. And I was still mindful, and, I got Cardi her dog treats and stuff to set her up for the week while I'm gone. But it just had me thinking. I had a moment where I sat in the car outside of Sally's listening to my affirmations because I've been playing like my morning affirmation music. And I was just like, what if this was like my life every single day? What if my mornings could feel like this every single day? And I've graduated. I remember the days in my early 20s where I'd always been an early bird. My dad pretty much raised us in our household to wake up early. Like, what are you sleeping in for? The day is going to pass you. Like, early bird gets the worm. You handle business in the morning, and then you play or whatever after business. So that's very much ingrained in my mindset. So being raised like that for such a long time and moving out on my own in my early 20s and getting my own place and, still carrying that mindset, I had ebbs and flows where I would wake up maybe just an hour before work and then be rushing. And then I had seasons where I said, I actually don't want to do that. So I would wake up earlier and give myself time, and then I could take my time. But by the time I would get to the job, I just felt like I loved the way that I romanticized my morning so hard, where I had like such a slow morning that now I don't even want to work this job. And it's not that I don't want to work. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just the sense of like, when you realize what you want and how you want it to be, how you desire it to be, you deserve to work towards what you desire. So when I started working from home, it was fantastic. This was almost 4 years ago. It was fantastic. I think almost 5 years ago. And I did not have to have like meetings before a certain time. I think my first meeting maybe started at 10. So it gave myself the full time I needed in the morning to just relax and decompress my mind and take care of Cardi and drop her off at doggy daycare if that's where she was going, and take a walk. We would wake up in the morning. She had her feeding time set. This was life in Atlanta. We would wake up in the morning. I would pray. This was probably around 5:30, but let her outside first so she could use the bathroom. And then she would get her food, her meal early around like 6. I would pray, have my me time. We would watch like the sun come up because I had like my dream luxury apartment. I had a lot big windows. They were awesome. And I would pray. I would either be on my balcony and I could catch like the sun coming up, and then we would just relax and like ease into our morning, and then we would go for a walk. Being down south, it gets warm early, so it's like, okay, we can be outside now. But if it were the cooler months, then I'd, wait a little minute, and then we would go for our walk around the neighborhood. She'd check out the doggy park, see if any of her little friends out there, and then we'd come in, and then I would have my meetings, get on the computer, work, then have my lunch break, take care of her. And I felt like, oh my God, this is my dream life. How it almost felt illegal to be living life like this. Like, how did I get this, Lord? And this was all after my breast cancer journey. So I low-key did feel like, girl, you deserve this. Like, we aren't owed anything, but I felt like this is owed. Like, this is what you've been journaling about since like 2012. You've been talking about this type of life for such a long time, and you got it. Not by terms of entrepreneurship, no, but still by terms of purpose. This was that unicorn job that I told you guys about that I just loved. I loved the mission. I loved the work. It was a startup. I loved how the company cared for us. I loved how we showed up for each other. It felt like a real team. Like, it made you want to do good work and hustle for the benefit of other people. It just was like, God, you gave me what I desired. And that feeling that I had today sitting outside of Sally's was that like nostalgic reminder of my mornings being just like that. So when I was listening to my affirmations and she was like, what do you desire? What type of morning do you want to have? How do you want your days to be? I'm always in like remembrance of that, because that is what I'm actively working towards now. I watched a documentary last night that had me in a emotional chokehold. I cannot remember the name of it. It was on Apple TV about a young woman that I resonated with deeply. Well, let me correct myself because I'll be transparent. I think that it was like a they, them terminology for their preference. I resonated with this person deeply because of the cancer journey. And it just, you can sit down and hear somebody's words and feel the cinematic video and the storytelling all looped in. And then you can see them coming out of the clinic from finishing their last chemo appointment. And then it takes you back to when you recorded your video of that last day coming out of the cancer center at Northside, and you finished your last day of chemo, and all the life that you felt like you had ahead of you, the way that you started to look at life differently, the smallest things, staring at the clouds, staring at the trees, like just sitting by the river to listen to the sound of the water. The precious moments when you hear your friends laugh through a voice memo. The moments where you remembered the first day you had to walk through those doors feeling like the new kid in school because you were the youngest one in the chemo ward. Walking in there, not knowing anything or what to do with this whole backpack full of stuff. It like flashed me back to just that whole journey, that whole ebb and flow journey. And what have I been doing today to get back to the life that I desire? And do you want to get back to any parts of it? Or is it a new creation that's happening? Is it a new desire? Have your priorities shifted? Have your interests shifted, Renee? Like, what your non-negotiables are, what are your desires? It all just hit me. Last night I was a crying hot mess, honey, with my little couple chips I was chewing on, watching TV, and Cardi just looking at me like, girl, you loud. She'll look at me and make these noises like, shh, please be quiet. She's knocked out right now. That's my girl. But I guess that's been like my visual tattoo, if you will, of what I'm constantly working towards, what my mission is, and why I'm even on YouTube. After I went through years of that cancer journey, it like highlighted things that I already found beautiful about the world and beauty about outside and beauty within people. It highlighted them, but it magnified them. And I hope I'm making sense, but it magnified it in the way of like, yo, this is so precious. I won't ever get this day back. I don't ever get this moment back. I don't get this experience. When you are going through cancer and you feel like you are fighting mortality head on, you have this dark underlying surrender of like, okay, if this is it, I'm going to have to find peace with this being it. But then this high level overview of like, but no, I want to keep fighting because I want to make my life different. I want more days. I don't want to be shortened any days. And when my baby niece, Gabby, when she had wrote that message, her mom screenshotted it and sent it to me. She'll be 12 this year. So she was like 8 at the time. And she had wrote a message to God and she said, "Dear God, is my TT going to be okay?" And when her mom sent that to me, because I didn't explain to her about cancer, her mom explained it to her about what I was going through. Why TT looked different. She didn't have hair anymore, and, why I didn't have eyebrows or eyelashes, and, why I didn't have energy, just the normal appearance changes that happen that can make somebody wonder. When she wrote that to the Lord, oh my gosh, honey, I lost it. I said, well, 1, did he give you an answer? And then 2, I said, no, I gotta stay. I can't leave. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep fighting for my girl, for my nieces, for my nephews, just for whatever God has instilled in me. And I put my stake in the ground. I put my stake in the ground. November, that was November 12th, 2021. So I told God, I said, Lord, if it's your will to keep me here, let everything I do line up with your will for my life. And something that God put in me years before this even came knocking at my doorstep was the simple fact that I see beauty in others. I see beauty in their dreams. I see beauty in their desires. I see beauty in their reality. And I had to find the beauty in mine. I also had to find the beauty in my life, the meaning and the purpose. When you're a person that you go planting seeds everywhere, encouraging, uplifting people, trying to pull them out of their situation, speak life into people, make their experience with you the best you possibly can for where you're at, right? Because we keep growing and improving as we choose to. When you are someone that holds that type of aura and that type of energy, you easily forget about you. You forget about what do you need? Where do you need pouring? Where do you need uplifting? Where do you need to communicate that and ask that either of people around you, or where do you also need to be that for yourself first? Where do you need to be that light for yourself first? And that, I want to leave you with that. I want you to sit with that, because whatever God has placed as your portion for your mission, for your purpose, for your intention, for your journey, really for your story, whatever that is, you never know how he's going to reveal it to you. You never know how it's going to unfold in like small situations, tragic situations, traumatic situations. You just never know the unfolding of how it's changing you and who it's creating you to be. And today, Renee is just on this like fiery mission to help every person in the world live their desired life, create and experience their desired reality, because it is so short. It is here today, gone tomorrow. The beauty of the days that we get, I wake up and I tell the Lord, sometimes I don't know what else to say, but the one thing I do say is like, Lord, thank you for letting me experience this day. This is the day that you made for me, and I'm here and I'm grateful. Lord, make today beautiful. That's like my common overarching theme. Make today beautiful. I want beautiful days. Beautiful days. Even when the day doesn't go my way, let me not be reactive. Let me still find joy. Maybe you need to slow me down in certain areas. You know, you get a flat tire. Let me have patience while I wait. I hope there's a book in the car. You get stuck by that one random train when your city don't ever get trains. All right, Lord, you know, what's up? Talk to me. Let me decompress my thoughts for a minute before I head to this appointment. Rushing from the house. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Make my days beautiful. And I'm on this fiery mission to help as many people as I can get their time back. I want you to get your time back. And I'm getting my time back. I'm getting my time back, starting with Mexico in the next couple days. Because you know what? If I were, Lord forbid, I'm claiming my forever healing, my cells and my body are aligned. But if I were to ever experience that cancer diagnosis again, I would not be happy with certain circumstances. I would be getting my time back because I went through it before, working a job that took so much of me. It drained me. It was stressful. That season was a stressful season. That season was an elevated survival season, and I didn't like it. It felt like I moved to Atlanta for a relationship at the time, and it felt like survival mode, trying to get by every single week over week. It didn't feel like growth. If that were to be the reality again today, I would not be happy. So when I look at it from that lens, I'm like, okay, what do I need to pluck? What do I need to remove? What do I need to adjust or change and shift? So that is not a part of my today reality. And it's funny because the career that the field that I was in then ended up being the field that I just landed in 2 months ago. Is it? No, it hasn't even been 2 months. It literally hasn't even been 2 months. It's about to be 2 months. That was the same field. And I realized I took it this time thinking maybe there's an underlying middle that I can find because I'm familiar with it and I know it, right? The field itself, the outcomes are beautiful because of what you're helping people do and create based out of their desire. But however, the work itself, if anybody's worked in it, fertility, healthcare can be draining as well. There's many parts of healthcare that can still be draining. As beautiful and beneficial and sacrificial that healthcare can be, Sometimes it's the corporations that have the biggest opportunity. That's something that I've learned. And that was really my first healthcare experience. And they're kind of married together right now. So while I love helping people, that's why I'm going to school to become a therapist. That's the highlight of my day, talking to people. But the everything else that comes with it, Nope. I remember getting that diagnosis that day, feeling just frazzled already, and then even more distraught after. And I said, you know what? Sitting in that parking lot, thinking about that journey this morning, running those errands, I said, yeah, I've fought too hard and I've come too far to do that twice. And I know what I'm called to. I know where I'm headed. I have more clarity now than I've had in the past 2 years. The clarity has come by taking action, by choosing to show up here consistently for every single day. The consistency wasn't just for me, but it's so you can find me. It's so you can see this video. It's so God could give me like my power back in my voice. He could give me my power in my mind and the way that I think. He restored me from the moments where people tried to quiet me and told me I laughed too loud, or I talked too much, or I'm grieving too much, and to get over my son's passing and different things like that. And He healed me because I don't carry a victim attitude about it. God has been the ultimate restorer, and it's only getting better. It's only getting better. It's only up from here. So whatever doors are going to be open, whatever's to come, I'm just excited about the ability to help and serve and encourage and navigate and plan and map out and get you to a point where you are truly living your desired life. It doesn't take a diagnosis to knock on your door. It takes love, self-loyalty, awareness, care, because it's not being selfish when you put yourself first. We're not self-abandoning for other people anymore. The people that we've always bent over backwards that don't reciprocate, we're not ignoring those signs anymore. We're doing a new thing. We're headed in a new direction. And you deserve the beauty of your mornings being slow, if that's what you desire. You deserve peace in your days, if that is also what you desire. You deserve accommodations financially. You deserve time to do your thing, work on your craft, create your business, if that's what you desire. You deserve time to create the coaching curriculum, to work on the business plan, to pitch yourself, to go to a couple networking events and meet some people, if that's what you desire. It is all centered around your desire, because nobody can tell you better than you. You just have to be honest. You have to spend time with yourself. You got to get real with yourself, and you got to connect with yourself. And you have to sometimes work through, more than not, the messy, muddy middle that happens where we get stuck, where we hold ourselves in disbelief, where we hold ourselves in negative self-talk, all of those things, perfectionism and fear especially. You have to work through that, because the only way to the other side is through the other side. There is no way around it. I've tried to say it pretty and light for a while now, but I'm just going to start keeping it real. You got to go through it to get to it. I would have loved to have hopscotched around chemo appointments and radiation. Devil mastectomy? Girl, opt me out, Dr. Page. Okay, that was my doctor. Like, I would have loved to tiptoe around all of that, but I could not. The only way to get to the other side was through the other side. And now that I'm on the other side, we are about to make this side the best side possible, because I am creating my desired reality. Girl, how have y'all let me talk for 30 minutes? Oh my gosh. it literally felt like 9. I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna finish soaking my toes and giving myself this pedicure in preparation for this trip. I am so excited about it. If you have any suggestions, notes, awarenesses that I need to have when headed to Mexico, put them in the comments, please. I haven't been there in like almost 10 years, which is sad, but no, I'm not gonna say that's sad. It's changing. It's not sad. It's changing. Things are changing. If you're new here, welcome. What a video to find me. I am Renee. I create conversations that bring you back home to yourself, that truly give you permission. And I mean, you heard one of my missions, helping you create your desired life and your desired reality. And I am so excited about it. I'm in grad school to become a mental clinical health therapist. And this is an unfiltered channel where, as you can tell, I keep it very real. And baby, if I gotta cry, I'm gonna cry. Because crying, like my mama told y'all, crying is healing. It's a release and it's joy. It can be so many things. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. And I'm so grateful for you. I'm glad you found this video. and I hope you stay a while. So anyhow, take care, y'all. And until the next video, we'll talk later. Peace out.